Now let us demonstrate how CloudMesh works. CloudMesh is a simple program to handle multiple virtual machines. It uses your current key name, a thread pool size of 5 because some of the programs are being executed in parallel and we do not want to overwhelm the machine, an image, as well as a couple of commands that we can easily remember. First, let's just refresh the screen with CMR. We see our screen again. Next, let's start a virtual machine with a particular index, let's say the index 1. Automatically my key name will be used. The index will be appended to the key name and this will be used as the machine name, as you can see in the following window. Now when we have the CMR again, we see that our image is being built with a particular name, gfrnlast-001. I can naturally do also an ls on this, just to make sure that everything is going fine. My image is being refreshed. And so this way I have a very simplistic pseudo menu that I can be using to monitor parallel virtual machines. So let's start another machine. Here we have one started with 10, and as you can see, the machine with the name gfrnlast-10 has been created. It's being built currently. The first one has been finished, it's active, and I can go on with doing some more work. Let's start more parallel machines. Let's just say this is I want to start 10 machines in parallel. So I say par:10, and here you can see 5 machines will be created at the same time. Because I have a thread pool of 5, all in all, I will be starting 10 machines while utilizing the thread pool. As you can see, it's going a little bit slow, but that is to be expected because I do a lot of interaction with the system. Here you see that 10 machines have been created and they're currently being built. And when I do a refresh, I should be seeing that the status will be changing from built to active. But also one of the important parts is to notice that because I have not used specific indices, the index number 1 has been twice used. Therefore I have created a simple command called reindex to make sure that all indices are in consecutive orders. I executed, and as you can see, my machine names are now in consecutive order, nicely organized. One of the machines has already a public IP address, as you can see. The 149 indicates that here in this particular case. And I could be, for example, logging in. Let's do something else. Let's start another 10 machines. Don't forget to type in CM because it's a command line tool, CMPAR. So I start more parallel machines here, 5 in parallel. So let's hope that something suspicious happens. And I've configured the system in such a form that we will be running out of resources. So here we were seeing that we identify already a couple of error messages. And as you can see, here we are running into some errors. And that means that I simply can't start these virtual machines. I need to be cleaning them up at one point, or fixing them. That means I've created a simple fix program that first shuts down that particular virtual machine and restarts the virtual machine, so that hopefully I obtain resources that have become free at that particular time. Since I know that no resources will become free during this particular run, I will be not being able to fix the errors that occur, and all virtual machines that I restarted will show up again as errors. Let's wait till that is happening and then see how we deal with that particular problem. So our CM fix didn't actually work at this particular time. Let's wait for the output. Here's the refresh, and as we can see, the errors have not been removed. Let's wait for a little while just to make sure that they are not being created at another time or updated. We see the errors, nothing has happened in our case because we are simply out of resources. So now what we need to be doing is we need to be cleaning out our environment with all virtual machines that have an error. See, we are typing in cm clean. It finds all virtual machines with an error and cleans them up. Because deletion takes a little while, we still see some of the error virtual machines. So we do a better refresh, CMR. And as we can see here, we have waited enough and we see only active virtual machines. Now in order to kill all of them, we have two commands, kill wait, that simply kills all of them and waits till it's completed, or simply kill, that is an asynchronous command, so that we go back in the command line and can do a CM refresh or CMR just to see what's happening. The killing process is being done also in parallel. Here we can see our refresh is starting, and so we see our virtual machine are still active. Even after we type in CMR, it takes a little while. Some of them are already deleted. You see the shutoff state, and then after the shutoff, they're being removed. Or let's try our CM kill all. We see that already many virtual machines were killed. Only 2 were left over, and that will be forwarded to our cloud. So let's see what's happening. Hopefully by that time and the killing is done. Now we are waiting for the kill to complete. Let's type a return just to make sure that I'm not waiting for something else. So we are still waiting, and there we go. Our command has killed all the virtual machines. I have left the cloud in orderly fashion. Now that was the end of our simple tutorial about how to manage multiple virtual machines on OpenStack and FutureGrid.